When traveling the world and exploring faraway places, it is easy to get caught up in the adventure and forget one critical thing: safe drinking water. In many countries, tap water is not treated or purified to the same standards that you may be used to. Drinking it, whether by accident or habit, can lead to illness and discomfort, putting a serious damper on your trip. That is where bottled water becomes essential. In countries where tap water is unsafe, drinking bottled water is one of the easiest and most reliable ways to protect your health and keep your adventures on track. This guide explores why bottled water is necessary in certain parts of the world, what the dangers of unsafe tap water are, how to choose bottled water carefully, and how to stay hydrated and safe while traveling. At the end, you will find a helpful reminder to keep exploring and learning with every trip you take. Why tap water can be unsafe in certain countries. Not all countries have the same water purification systems. In many developing regions, water infrastructure may be old, poorly maintained, or overwhelmed by the population's needs. Some places simply do not have the financial or technical resources to fully disinfect or filter the water that comes through the taps. Travelers who are not used to the microorganisms or contaminants in the local water may experience stomach problems and more serious illnesses. Even though locals might drink the tap water without problems, your immune system might not be prepared for the bacteria or other substances in it. Common contaminants in unsafe tap water: bacteria that can cause diarrhea and vomiting, viruses that can lead to severe infections and fever, parasites that affect the digestive system, heavy metals such as lead and arsenic that are toxic, chemical pollution from farms and factories. Why bottled water is a safer option. Safety and cleanliness. Bottled water usually goes through multiple levels of purification. It is often filtered, disinfected with UV light, or treated with ozone to kill bacteria. Trusted brands follow strict safety rules and offer a product that is safe for drinking. Peace of mind. When you rely on bottled water, you do not need to wonder whether the water you are drinking will make you sick. It takes away the guesswork and lets you focus on enjoying your travels. Ease of use. Bottled water is easy to carry. Whether you are sightseeing, hiking, or traveling by bus, it is simple to stay hydrated when you have a reliable bottle of clean water on hand. Easy to find. In countries where tap water is not safe, bottled water is almost always easy to find. Hotels, airports, markets, and shops usually keep it in stock because they know travelers need it. How to choose safe bottled water. Abroad. Even though bottled water is generally safe, there are still some things to watch out for. In some places, dishonest vendors refill empty bottles with unsafe water and sell them again. This is why it is important to follow these tips. Always check the cap. Only drink bottled water that is sealed properly. The cap should be tight and unbroken. If the seal looks loose or broken, do not drink it. Buy from trusted stores. Do not buy bottled water from street vendors or random stalls. Try to get it from supermarkets, hotel shops, or other reliable sources where the product is less likely to be fake. Stick to known brands. Famous international brands like Nestlé and Aquafina follow strict safety guidelines. In some places, local brands are also trustworthy, but you should ask for advice from hotel staff or other travelers. Check the water and bottle before drinking. Look closely at the water. It should be clear and free of floating particles. Avoid bottles that look old or dirty. Also check the expiration date and avoid bottles that have been sitting in the sun for too long. Do not use ice. Ice is often made from tap water. Even if you are drinking bottled water, ice made with tap water can cause illness. Ask for drinks without ice unless you are sure the ice is made from purified water. More travel tips to stay healthy. Staying safe on your trip does not stop with bottled water. You also need to be careful about other ways contaminated water can enter your body. Use bottled water for brushing teeth. Many travelers get sick by using tap water to brush their teeth. Always use bottled water for brushing and rinsing your toothbrush. It only takes a small amount of unsafe water to cause a problem. Use hand sanitizer. Often washing your hands with soap is good, but if the water is not safe, follow up with hand sanitizer. This is especially important before eating or after handling public surfaces. Be careful with raw produce. Fruits and vegetables that are washed with tap water can carry bacteria. Avoid salads and uncooked produce unless you are sure they have been prepared with purified water. Stick to fruits that you peel yourself like bananas or oranges. Boil water. When necessary. If bottled water is not available, Boiling tap water is a good backup. Boiling kills most germs and makes the water safer to drink. Let it boil for at least 1 minute or longer if you are in a high-altitude area. Use a water filter or purifier. For longer trips or visits to rural areas, it may be worth bringing a travel water purifier. There are many filter bottles and portable purifiers that can make local water safe to drink. This is a great option if you want to reduce plastic waste and still stay safe. Avoid refilled water containers. Some hotels and hostels offer large water containers for guests to use. Unless you are sure they are filled with purified water, it is better to avoid them. Stick with sealed bottled water for peace of mind. Travel and the environment. Drinking bottled water does create waste, especially in countries where recycling is limited. However, your health should always come first. That said, there are smart ways to reduce your impact. Drink responsibly. Reuse your water bottles during your trip to reduce plastic use. Choose larger bottles instead of multiple small ones. Recycle whenever you can, and ask your hotel about recycling options. Carry a refillable bottle. You can also carry an empty water bottle and refill it with safe water when available. In some places, hotels offer purified water for refilling, which helps you reduce waste. Consider long-term purification tools. If you are staying in one place for a while, you might consider buying a larger water filter for your hotel room or Airbnb. Some travelers use water filter pitchers or boiling methods to create clean water every day. What to do if you accidentally drink. Tap water mistakes happen. You may forget and use tap water to brush your teeth or drink something with ice in it. If you do get sick, take care of yourself right away. Watch for symptoms. Common symptoms of waterborne illness include stomach cramps, diarrhea, vomiting, and fever. These may appear within a few hours or take a couple of days. Stay hydrated. If you become sick, the most important thing is to stay hydrated. Drink small amounts of bottled water often. You can also use oral rehydration salts to replace lost fluids and minerals. Take medicine if needed. Over-the-counter medication for stomach problems can help manage symptoms. If you brought a travel medical kit, now is the time to use it. Probiotics may also help restore balance to your digestive system. Get help if symptoms get worse. If the illness lasts for more than 2 days or gets worse, seek medical attention. Do not wait until you are completely dehydrated. Many popular travel destinations have clinics that can help tourists with common illnesses. Countries where bottled water is highly recommended. The need for bottled water varies from place to place. Some countries have excellent water treatment systems, while others do not. In general, bottled water is recommended in places such as India, Egypt, Mexico, Indonesia, Brazil, Vietnam, Morocco, Peru, Russia, and South Africa. This is not a complete list, and conditions may change over time. Always check health advice from official travel sites before you go. Bottled water might seem like a small detail, but it plays a big role in your travel health. When visiting countries where the tap water is unsafe, choosing bottled water is one of the smartest decisions you can make. It helps prevent illness, keeps you hydrated, and allows you to focus on what really matters, enjoying your journey. You can travel safely and responsibly by staying alert and following a few simple habits. Protect yourself by drinking bottled water, avoiding ice, brushing with safe water, and paying attention to food hygiene. These small efforts can make a huge difference in how your trip unfolds. Whether you are climbing a mountain, walking through a busy market, or relaxing on the beach, clean water is your best travel partner. Subscribe for more adventures. If you found this guide helpful and want more tips for safe and smart travel, subscribe for more adventures. Join a growing community of curious explorers who are ready to see the world with confidence and care.